A rider approaches.
So I see.
Aye, na vedui Dunadan. An elf! Mygovan and Melon.
What did he just say?
Well met, friend. Or at least I think so.
This is Glorfindel, of the House of Elrond, in Rivendell.
Hail, and well met at last. We were told to look for you. By Gandalf? No. Elrond received news of you from elves traveling near the Shire. As soon as he learned things were amiss, he sent out riders in all directions.
Here, Frodo has a Morgul wound. He must get to Rivendell.
Then he shall ride my horse, Asfaloth. His pace is smooth, and he'll let no rider fall from his back. Fly! The enemy is upon us! Fly to the ford! Ride on! Norolim! Norolim, Asfaloth! And Luthien, you shall have neither the ring nor me!
At Elrond's command, the waters of the River Bruinen swept the Ringwraiths away. We entered the hidden elven valley of Rivendell. Elrond, the Lord of Rivendell, healed the wound made by the Morgul blade. Frodo awoke to a familiar face.
Hi guys, welcome back to the Humble Gamer channel. I'm the Humble Gamer. This is some more of my Lord of the Rings: The Fellowship of the Ring playthrough. As you've seen, we've made it to Rivendell. We've just crossed the Ford of Bruinen via that cutscene after getting through Weathertop and the Troll Shores last time. So, let's get straight into Rivendell and this scene between Frodo and Gandalf. Which is not a cutscene, this is an acted character scene, an in situ scene. It's not a cutscene, is the point I'm trying to make.
Gandalf!
Yes, I am here. And you are lucky to be anywhere, after all the absurd things you've done.
Then we made it. But we needed you, Gandalf.
I was held captive by the treachery of Saruman the White, the chief of the wizards. But now I am free, and astonished that you brought the ring all this way. Hobbits seem especially resistant to the evil of the ring.
I've only put it on twice, in fairness.
I didn't know he could fight ringwraiths. I thought he was only a ranger.
Only a ranger.
My dear Frodo, rangers are the last remnant of the kings of ancient Numenor. But now your part in the quest of Mount Doom is complete. You shall hear all about it in many meetings. You are to be the guest at the Council of Elrond.
Yes. This is quite a talky bit of the game, this.
My friends, this
Here we go.
is the Hobbit, Frodo, son of Drogo. He has sacrificed much to bring the One Ring to Rivendell. Frodo, these are leaders of the free peoples of Middle-earth. Gimli, son of Glawin of the Dwarf Kingdom of Erebor, where the Dark Lord Sauron threatens invasion. Legolas, son of Thranduil, king of the Wood Elves.
Thranduil.
They fight Sauron's forces in Mirkwood Forest. Boromir, son of the Steward of Gondor. The men of Gondor suffer great losses to protect us all from Sauron's armies.
Sauron's power is tied to this ring. We must carry it deep into Mordor, and destroy it in the fires of Mount Doom.
Destroy it? You would deliver our greatest weapon right to the doorstep of our enemy?
We cannot use it. It corrupts all who bear it. The more powerful the bearer, the more dangerous they will become. I fear to take the ring to hide it. I will not take the ring to wield it.
A dark riddle. Those powerful enough to enter Mordor dare not touch the ring.
Powerful enough to enter Mordor? All the armies of Middle-earth joined together could not enter Mordor.
A small force with stealth may succeed where a large army would fail.
a good
Elves
plan.
have tried to
It's a-
join
it's
with
a-
dwarves
it's a good
against
plan.
Sauron, but the dwarves prefer to hide in their dark caves counting their treasures.
At least dwarves are not fleeing Middle-earth. But elves are sailing away to the safety of the West during our darkest hour. Enough. I say we use the ring as a weapon. For none of you is powerful enough to bear the ring to Mordor.
I will take the ring, though I do not know the way.
I think this task has been appointed for you, Frodo. If you do not find the way, no one will.
You won't send him alone?
No, indeed, since it is not possible to
Separate you from him,
Sam
Samwise Gamgee.
Gandalf shall lead a fellowship of free people against Sauron. 9 walkers against Sauron and his 9 riders. Legolas shall be for the elves, and Gimli for the dwarves. For men there shall be Aragorn and Boromir of Gondor. For the remaining 2, I shall call for great heroes, like...
Merry and Pippin! Hobbits are free people too!
You cannot begin to imagine the danger ahead.
Neither can Frodo, and neither can I. Even the greatest lords of the elves could not force open a passage through Mordor. I would rather trust Hobbit friendship than ancient power.
Very well, then. The Fellowship of the Ring shall set forth to Mordor.
Yay! So let's go chat to people then. My purity has increased. Yay!
I see why Bilbo stays here. Rivendell is magnificent. I don't think I'll ever have better meals, ever.
No, so this is the taking stock part of the game. Now where you get to have a bit of a gentle moment.
Thank goodness Master Elrond was able to heal that horrid wound of yours.
Yes, that does change things greatly. That I was
It
wounded.
would be good to have such company on our journey, Frodo.
That'd be great. I wish there was an Elder Scrolls game where you just walked a lot. I know that you do walk a lot in Elder Scrolls game, but literally, like this is a good walking because you're going from one place to another. A definite journey. Yes, he did.
The dwarves of Lonely Mountain still revere Bilbo, along with our greatest heroes. His
Good lad.
bravery helped win back our mountain home from the dragon, Smaug. A most honourable hobbit is Bilbo Baggins.
Yes, quite honourable.
We have learned that the strange creature called Gollum told the Dark Lord that Baggins of the Shire took the ring. Gollum was held captive by the Wood Elves, but he escaped. He is still seeking the ring.
Yes, the Wood Elves are so amazing. They've let hobbits, dwarves, and now Gollum escape from there.
I came to Rivendell seeking answers about a dream. A vision that said the halfling shall stand forth. Are you that halfling? This mission is so great, and you are so small.
So when I said this was, I've said a few times in the series, this is a great adaptation of the books. I don't necessarily mean that the adaptation in terms of the writing, because the writing in this game isn't great. Even I know the story of Lord of the Rings, and the ring is barely a thing in this game. You don't know the power of it, you don't really know much about it. But what I mean is the world, the fact that I get to walk through Middle-earth. It's for the time it was one of the better ones, because the Lord of the Rings movie games were just fighting, and the Third Age hadn't arrived at this point.
Fire and lightning on Weathertop. You saw the effects of my battle with the ring wraiths. Had I been 3 days later, I would have met you.
Thank you,
The
Elrond.
time has not yet come for you to leave Rivendell.
No, it hasn't. Thank you. Now let's go watch this scene between these two.
Shall be the blade that was broken. The crownless again shall be king.
The elven smiths have reforged Narsil, the blade of my ancestors. You have done me a great honor.
You do us honor to carry it against our common enemy, Aragorn, son of Arathorn, son of the kings of Numenor.
It shall have a new name. Andúril, Flame of the West.
May it see the end of the Dark Lord, and then see you safely back to me, my love.
Hey, Arwen.
Thanks, Arwen Andúmiel. And my love.
My Govanen Melon.
Well met, friend.
Well met to you as well, friend.
Thank you,
Your
Arwen.
path will be an arduous one, Mingbearer. May the stars shine upon your face.
Well, they won't for much of the next bit because, you know...
Elrond chose your companions well, Frodo. We shall not fail you.
Well, no, because... if you do, then the whole of Middle-earth is in trouble. Let's go into Rivendell.
Hello, Bilbo. It looks like we'll be going soon.
Bilbo, the character we haven't met yet, but
Say
is
goodbye.
hung over the whole first part of the game.
I've some gifts for you, for use on the road ahead. First, there is Sting, the blade of an elven prince. You'll need it, I wager. This is a mithril shirt from the Dragon Treasure. Very light, but stronger than any steel.
Thank you for all you have done to help me.
Help you? I've brought a terrible doom upon you. I would take the silly old ring myself, but without it, the years have caught up with me. I'm not well preserved anymore.
As you once said, the old that is strong does not wither. You should heed your own words.
The crownless again shall be king.
Take care of yourself, Frodo, and bring back all the news you can. I'm writing a book about your adventure.
Take care of yourself, Uncle Bilbo. I'll bring back all the news I can. And old songs and tales as well.
Yay!
It was December when we set forth on the road to Mordor, travelling through the ancient land of Holland. We were beset on all sides by Sauron's power, for birds and beasts and even weather could be bent to the wheel of Sauron. The Dark Lord hurled a raging snowstorm.
Bent to the wheel of Sauron.
Tried to cross the great mountain Caradhras. We forged on until an avalanche forced us to quit the mountain and seek another path.
It did. And you know what's happening here. If you're watching this, I'm guessing you're a fan of Lord of the Rings, because you'd have to be. You're not a fan of gaming if you're watching this series, because this is not a great game. Unless you're just here for the retro vibes, which, you know, fair play. That's why I'm playing it, nostalgia. Because in my head it was a great game, and now I'm replaying it. It's like, it was just when I was younger it was a great game.
Defeated us.
Should we turn back?
There is no safety for the ring in Rivendell.
Where do we go?
There is another path. The mines of Moria.
That is a name of ill omen. But in Gondor, we will have strong allies.
The enemy expects that, so the ring must not go near Gondor.
I shall follow you to Moria, and look upon the great underground city of Khazad-dûm.
I will go, but I say to
Good,
you,
Gimli, you give me courage.
beware the secrets of Moria.
I will not go, unless the vote of the whole company is against me. The ring-bearer's
Bearer's voice should be heard.
I do not wish to go, but I do not wish to forsake the counsel of Gandalf either.
We must reach Moria, and soon.
Gandalf speaks true. Our troubles may get worse, and sooner than we like.
And now we get our third and final playable character. We get to play as Gandalf. Find the gates of Moria somewhere near the lake. So let's get through Hollin. See, this is the problem with having hitboxes that you can't hit because they're below you. Also, where the fuck's the rest of the Fellowship? Fucking thank you. There we go. That's more like it. I like the fire rune. I think fire... Oh, so I'd forgotten that you can... That once you hit someone with a fire spell, any other enemies that are like it will attack them. Right. So the aim for this episode is to get to the Gate of Moria. And then we'll deal with everything else. Stab it through the neck with your staff. Well, I should point out I've started this whole adventure very poorly and will probably die. And actually it should probably save in the event of if I do die, at least I don't have to sit through the Council of Elrond again. Oh, and I've got no health, so you know. I don't believe I have a healing spell. That just stores 100 spirit. Oh, health is fully restored. Yes, heal. There we go. Now I can save again, and then I can put it back onto fire and take one of the cordials of Imladris. Because you can run out of Gandalf. Gandalf, a fucking Maiar, who is a demigod, can run out of health. Not run out of health, run out of magic. Of course you can run out of health. Hit it with one fiery blast. I think at this point, genuinely, fiery blast might be of more use to me. Mainly because, again, you can just... There we go. See, I'm going to go... Yeah, those I'll just hit with my sword because, you know, fuck it. Because yeah, the big height to my left is where Moria is. There we go. Lovely. Oh. Somebody be coming after me. I feel like you can just climb up here, but... But I know there's other stuff you can do in this level. I think maybe you can get to part of the lake from up here, but you can't actually get across to... Oh no, you can apparently just get across to Moria. So I don't want to just get to Moria, literally like just... Right, I'm gonna go around the other way because I know we can get to Moria that way. That's no fun. I want to see what else there is. We're playing the game here, and I know I've got a semi-time limit, but I've still got 12 minutes left of my own self-imposed time limit. So let's go have a look around, see what we can pick up. Pick up some more Meruvor. That's him dead. I think this just brings us out the other side of some Meruvor and then Fiery Blast, please. Meruvor or Mirivor? I think this just literally just take us out to... That's him. Right, we're going to save regardless because obviously we've got some stuff to deal with in a moment. But yeah, the ring has gone successfully south, I think, thus far. Oh, hello. Another one down. Yeah, I think this does just bring you up the other way. You just have 2 ways of getting to Moria. Yeah, that's... Oh no, you did have to go this way. I think you could only get... Yeah, actually, I don't think I could have come the other way. I think I did have to go up here and then, yeah. Yeah, no, I did have to do what I did. That's fine, that's fine. Cool, that's all good. But yeah, so since I don't know where the activator is for this, we're going to call this episode here before we get to Moria, because I like the compartmentalising of stuff. So, yeah, here we are. We've made it as far as Moria, and we shall enter the mines in the next episode. So, yeah, thank you ever so much for watching. If you are enjoying what you're seeing, please do like and subscribe. Check out the game in the description below, whatever link I've found for you. Check out my other Lord of the Rings stuff. So check out, that's the Return of the King based on the movies, and the Third Age based on the movies. One was a Let's Play, one was a live stream from about 5 years ago. Also, if you haven't, like I said, if you haven't subscribed or liked, I like a lot of you. I like a lot of tube. I'll start all that again. I like a lot of YouTubers. Most of my viewers come from unsubscribed people. If you have enjoyed it, please do subscribe. I will be playing random games like this. I will not necessarily always be playing the mainstream stuff. So if you do like less mainstream stuff, or at least less current mainstream stuff, then please, this is the kind of channel I am. So thank you ever so much for watching. Either way, subscribed or unsubscribed, it does mean a lot to me. Every single view really matters to me, so thank you. Check out all the stuff I've mentioned in the description below. Thank you ever so much for watching. I was me, that was Lord of the Rings, the Fellowship of the Ring. See you in the next episode, guys. Goodbye. Oh god, phase through it. Yes! Timed that perfectly, even though I didn't know what was going on. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! They're getting close now, mama.